The golden key. The golden key. The golden key. Golden is like gold and silver, like a yellow color, kind of yellow. Key is like key. You have a key to open the door, okay? So it's about the key, which looked like it was gold, expensive gold, golden key. Okay. A long time ago, many years ago, about 200 years ago, about 200 years back, there was a boy. There was a boy. He was a good boy. Now, he was about 10 years old. There was a boy, and he was about 10 years old. Okay? He lived with his mother in a small house. He lived with his mother. He lived with mother in a small house. This is his mother. Okay? Now, the mother was sick. Do you know what sick is? When you are sick, you don't feel good. You feel very weak, and you are very tired, and you are in bed. You are sleeping because you're very tired, and sometimes you go you cough. Sometimes you have a high fever, and so mother is sick, and she's weak, and she is very tired all the time. He had a father before, he had a father, but his father died. His father died a year ago, 1 year ago. His father died. His father passed away. Passed away means died. So his father passed away. Mother was very, very weak. Mother was very weak because she was sick. She was weak because of her sickness. Okay? Sickness. Because of her sickness, she was very, very. Because of her sickness, she was very weak. Okay? Because of her illness, the same thing. Because she was ill. Because of her illness, she was very, very weak. So, because he didn't have a father anymore, and his mother was sick, the boy had to help. He had to. He had no choice. He had to. He had to do it. He had no choice because his mother was sick. So he was only 10 years old. He had to help her mother all the time. He had to help his mother with everything. He had to help her with cooking. He had to help her with cleaning. He had to help her with washing dishes, all the housework. Yeah. So that's the way how he lived in this little house. Now, one day it was winter. Okay? It was winter. Winter means, there is spring, summer, fall, and winter. Winter is when it's very, very cold. Okay? So, one winter day, one cold day, it was a very, very cold day. It snowed. And it was a very cold day. It was a very chilly day. Chilly means icy cold, snowy. It was a snowy day. It was a frosty day. You know, frosty means like frost. It's like ice, yeah? So it's chilly, cold. It was a very chilly day. He had to. Again, he had to. He needed to. He had to go outside to get some firewood. Okay, firewood. Firewood is a wood that you use to make a fire. You make a fire for cooking. You make a fire for heating your house. Because it's cold, you need to get warm, so you need to make a fire. Yeah? So he needed to go to the forest to get some firewood. Now, so he went outside. He went outside, and he didn't go on foot. He didn't walk. He went because there was snow on the ground, very deep snow. It was a deep snow. There was deep snow on the ground. He didn't want to walk, and so he had a sleigh. Do you know what a sleigh is? He had a sleigh. Where did it go? Yeah. Sleigh. He had a sleigh, or you can also say sled or sledge. But anyway, sleigh is like a Santa Claus. Santa Claus is coming in his sleigh, yeah? Santa Claus doesn't come, he doesn't drive a car to come to your house. He doesn't take an airplane to come to your house. He rides on a sleigh, yeah? Sleigh is like, let's see. No, let's see. Like this. Like this. And so you get on here, yeah, and you slide, I guess. You slide on the snow. Okay. So he got on the sleigh and went to the forest, went to the woods to get some firewood. Okay, he went to get some firewood on a very cold day, chilly day. Now, he went to the forest, the forest, tree, it's a forest, yeah? He went to the forest and he came here and he searched for firewood. He looked for twigs. Okay, twigs is, when you have a tree, there is this branch, there's a branch with the leaves, but sometimes there are small ones going like this, like this, like this. These are the twigs, okay? So he was looking for the twigs because he cannot, he's only 10 years old, and I don't know if he had an electric saw. He couldn't cut the bough, he couldn't cut the branch, so he had to look for the small twigs. So he was looking for small twigs, and he found some, and there were lots of twigs, and so he tied with a rope, okay? He tied them together. Do you understand? He tied them together, and he made a bundle. Bundle. This is a bundle. He tied these are twigs all together, put them together with a rope. Yeah, this is a rope. Yeah, and he made a bundle of twigs. Now, after he made a bundle of twigs, he didn't want to go home yet. Not just yet. He didn't want to go home just yet because he was very tired and he was very cold. And so he decided to make a fire. He decided to, make a fire with a little bit of twigs so that he can warm himself up. Okay? So there were lots and lots of snow on the ground. So he was making the space for him to be able to make a fire. So he was cleaning this area, clear. He was clearing the snow. He put the snow away, okay, so that he could make a fire here on the ground, because you can't make a fire on a snow. He had to make the ground. This is ground clear, really clean. So he put the snow away, and then he made a clear place to make a fire, and then guess what? He found something. He found something in the snow. There was something, not in the snow, there was something on the ground. And that was the key. That was a key. He found a key. Key is like, I don't know how to write a key. Key. Let's see. The key is like ta 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 ta, something like that. The key. And so he picked up the key and he thought, I have a key. If there is a key, there must be a lock. Yeah? There is a key, so there must be a place where I can put this key in. There must be a lock. And so he began to dig. Dig is like, he began to dig a hole. He began to dig the hole. Then under the ground, there was something under the ground. He thought, what is that? And it was a box. It was a box. It was not a wooden box. It was not a paper box. It was a iron box. Iron is strong metal. Okay, it was an Iron Man or something. Okay, so there was an iron box. Okay, and it was kind of heavy too. It was not very light. It was, it was kind of heavy. It was a heavy box. But then he took the heavy box out. Then he put the baby box out, and he looked at the box, and he thought, maybe there is a lock on the box. So he looked and looked and looked, and then he saw, this is a box, iron box that he found, and then there was a keyhole. There was a keyhole. So he's happy. Yay, there's a keyhole. There's a keyhole. So he took the key, and he put the key into the keyhole. He put the key into the keyhole. And then he turned it. He turned it. Then the key was the lock was unlocked. Okay, he could open the box. He could open the box. My goodness, he was excited. He was, I could open the box. Now I'm going to lift the lid up. This is lid. Okay, this part is called, this part is a lid. So he opened up the lid. Okay, he opened up the lid. Now, what do you think there was in the box? When he opened the box, he saw many gold coins and silver coins. He found a treasure. He found a treasure. He was so happy because his mother was sick and the father was dead. Father had passed away. And this family, mother and boy, they were poor. But the mother was sick. Because they were poor, she could not go to a doctor. That's why she was always sick. They couldn't go to a doctor because they didn't have money. But now, because the boy found this money, gold coins and silver coins, now he knows, oh good, I can bring my mother to a doctor. He was very, very happy. He was very happy that he found this treasure. This was his newfound treasure. Treasure means gold and silver, diamonds and rubies. Okay, money, gold. This is a newfound. His newfound wealth. Wealth means richness, money, wealth. A lot of money, lots of gold is wealth. Okay. Now he was very happy that he could really help his sick mother. He could help his sick mother. Okay, he could help his ailing mother. Ailing means weak, sick mother. Okay. He couldn't wait. He wanted to go home very quickly. He wanted to take this treasure back to his house very quickly so that he could tell her about this good news. He wanted to share this good news with her. He wanted to share, become happy together. He wanted to be happy together with his mother. He wanted to tell her about this good news. And so he put the treasure, this iron box, it was heavy, but he put this treasure back into his sleigh, and went home very quickly. He hurried. he hurried home. He very, very quickly went home. And then when he came home, he said to his mother, "Mother, mother," he said. "Mother, mother," he said. "Mother, mother," he said. "I found the treasure," he said to his mother. Oh, mother was surprised. She said, "What happened?" And he told her all about this treasure, how he found it. He said, "You don't have to worry anymore. We don't have to worry anymore about money." He said, "We don't have to worry. You can go to a doctor tomorrow." And so he said, "Mother, let's go. Let's go to a doctor tomorrow," he said to his mother. Mother was very, very happy. The next day, they went to a doctor, and doctor gave her medicine. Doctor gave her medicine, drug, that's medicine to take. So she took the medicine, and she became better, and soon she was very strong. Her health means when you are healthy, you're strong. So her health improved, became better. Her health improved. Her health became better, and she was no longer sick anymore. She was not ill anymore. She didn't have a ailing sickness anymore. And so the boy and the mother lived very happily together afterwards because he found the treasure. The end.